determining factor in how this season is remembered. Week 11 in EA Sports College Football. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Missouri Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. The Rebels ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Tigers' offense will be first on the attack. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll run it on the counter. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. And they're not on the same page there.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Ole Miss offense will now get its first chance with the football. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop it?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And it just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Tells the run, wants to pass. Look out! Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He's loose down the left side. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Tigers.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And he's going to bring it out. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Extra point here will tie the game. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And now this offense will take the field again. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. On the ground, it's Mason. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Rebels offense is back on the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Push is ahead. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
Well, 3rd down.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. The give on 4th. Stop in the backfield, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great push and penetration from that defensive front. Great place to start for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Sharp. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best play.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Got enough space. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gives him the big stiff arm. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25. Stopped at the 26. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Running inside, it's Lacey. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Knight. Rush right in his face. Unloads in the nick of time.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Rebels are rolling down the field. on the run. It's Overton. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
I think that shows you the experience of the quarterback there. His primary target wasn't open, so he didn't panic. Even though he was getting hit, he was still able to find his check down and find some positive yards.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Left side is Lacey. Makes a grab and room to run. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Rebels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Lacey. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Rebels.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Quick handoff. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. We played 1 and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Setting up the screen. Breaks the tackle. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Trying to take it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop, and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Give him 109 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Out wide right, it's Alexander. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Keeping his eyes downfield. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Here come the Missouri Tigers. The offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Drops back on first down. Right side, it's Hoffman. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Straight ahead, it's Mason. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, pressure's coming. Finds his big tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Mason. Nowhere to go.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. There he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score. Ole Miss 21, Missouri 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Trying to squeak through the pile. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. So Missouri will have to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Catches it at the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Sells the run, looking to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. The give. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Knight. He'll take the deep shot. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Trying to get started. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking for an alley. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. This time they'll throw it.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
Out wide right, it's Huffman. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The pitch to the left. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Motion from the back. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Hauls it in. Hard running there. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. After picking up the 1st down, they still have to move quickly here. Fires left. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Mizzou will use its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the 2nd half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Sets his feet. It's Knight. He's got it. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got a lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rebels are marching down the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. Back's got it on the screen. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Rebels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the gun, it's Overton. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Right at the line. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Using his legs, it's Mason. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Got it in the middle, it's Montgomery. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes the grab. Makes the tackle.
Man, oh, man, how about that play by the linebacker? I'm thinking, I got to get the run, I got to get the run. Oh, I see the quick pass, now I got to break on it and go catch this really, really fast guy over here. And how about the job he does, getting him on the ground, nowhere to go. Nice closing speed by that linebacker.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires downfield. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He'll try to make the catch in traffic, and they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Back to throw, it's Knight. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. Missouri's offense heads out and ready to go. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Second down, going to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hoffman. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Keeps it himself. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Long way to go on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Breaks into the open. The 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mason. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. A run for the quarterback. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Rebels' offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. At the 35, he's open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Rebels come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. To the air, it's Knight. Move to his right, and it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Quick give, it's Lacey. Got a little grass. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. And after that play, there is a Tiger who has yet to get up. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Out wide left, it's Alexander. The short pass will come up just a tad short of the goal line. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
The intoxicating aroma of the end zone is so close, right on the edge on 3rd and goal after the penalty. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Rebels. And the pummeling has started. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And he tacks on the extra point. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Left side, it's Mason. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Right side, it's James. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down to the air. Makes the grab. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Hits inside, it's Mason. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keep it on the ground. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced him to get rid of it on 3rd down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. Touchdown, Tigers. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the 4th quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now even more down the stretch.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Off play action on first down. Under pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Second and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snags it. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3. Missouri wants to go fast. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He'll try to do it himself. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. They're all over him. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play fake. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Rush is on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Look out! Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back to pass, it's Knight. Back open in the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Making the adjustment. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. Playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays